Hey collective, this is a general reading for the collective for this moment in time. Whenever you find the message is the right time for you. I shuffle already the angel messages for you and I pulled 2 cards already. Let's see the messages and let's see the guidance for now for the collective. Let's begin. If this message finds you, that means it's the right time for you, or there are some messages in here for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, may not resonate with everyone, but some messages they are for. Let's see. So I shuffled these cards, the angels. So I think the angels are in action now in your life. You have some angelic connections. Let's see the messages. So the first message is beyond the visible softness of an angel is a force of purity that the world can never break. This force is in the very softness of the dawn sky. It can be sensed in the distant twinkle of stars. It can be felt underfoot on a mossy riverbank in the soft yielding of a wild sandy beach. It can be stroken in the softness of a child's hair. It is in the intricate feather left behind as a message from the angels. It is in the filtered sunlight through the canopy of trees. It is in the promise of the rainbow, yet its strength supports with the salty buoyancy of the ocean and the unbreakable pull of magnetic polarity. It supports the hardness of rock, the very substance of our planet, refined through time, seemingly fragile yet containing the unbreakable and everlasting promise that is contained in angelic protection and love. So guys, you are protected by the divine. Your angels are with you. Such a powerful message. Let's see the second. Look at the image. So beautiful. The art on this card are amazing. Sorry guys. If you see the angel in everyone you meet, you will always be in divine company. This is true. If our souls are everlasting through many lifetimes, and if we wait in a heavenly place until our rebirth, then we spend most of that time among the angelic realms. Following this thought, perhaps what we see in meditation is a memory. A part of us knows the angelic presence, and the spark of it remains in our hearts for all time. When we are born, part of our soul, the egoless, the non-physical part, remains in the heavenly place. The higher self is wiser and purer than our bodily form and has no material attachments. It is possible to connect and ask our higher self for guidance. When we tap into that wisdom, we can also connect with the angel within us. Next time you meet, notice the difference in the energy of your interaction when you allow the angel within to connect with another at a deep soul level. So if in your life now you see the angel in everyone you meet, you will always be in divine company, no matter what. This is so powerful. I love it. Now we will gonna use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We're gonna use the Starseed Oracle deck. We're gonna pull 2 cards and we're gonna see what your soul wants you to know. And the second card is gonna be the action your soul is guided to take. And we're gonna have a new beautiful deck, the Solitary Witch. Let's see the messages. So let's begin with the star seeds. This is for the collective. Guidance for the collective, please. 2 cards. Guidance for the collective, please. 2 cards, please. Thank you. Too many. Just 2. Collective, they need to know at this moment in time. 2 cards, please. One. Another one, please. Ooh, perspective. So what your soul wants you to know right now: light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. And the action your soul is guiding you to take is have the perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. All right. Let's see these beautiful messages to see the guidance and the message, the extended message from the guidebook, Star Bathing. Just bear with me, guys. 104. So this is the message what your soul wants you to know at this time. I don't know if you can see it properly. The image. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are imbalanced, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds has come to the Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to being working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download the star bathing meditation. This card commonly arises because you are here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body, in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. To activate this starseed activation, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. So if you are guided to travel in places that you've never been before, or you are just going, trust it and believe that is the right place to be. There is always something for you in there, no matter what. Keep this in mind. So this is what your souls want you to know. So let's see what is the next message, the perspective. 94. So none of this matters. If you focus on things that doesn't serve your highest good, if you focus on things that doesn't bring any good into your life, just none of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. As you can see in here, you see the small, this is our planet. It's the Earth, seen from cosmos. So the message with this, take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective, shift your point of view, and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keeps us awake at night are actually distractions. We are wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in a timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to use the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and never, and ever will be. How are you being called to change your perspective? Think about this question. Let's see the guidance from our angels and ancestors. Guidance for the collective, please. What are the messages for the collective? Show me clearly. Thank you. So we have High Priest, intend and create. You have Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. We have Lord, take charge with authority. We have Shaman, trust in higher forces. We have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And we have the White Witch, be the light. Let's see these beautiful messages. All these cards are so powerful. All the message, if you just look at all of these cards, you are called to create. You are a high priest. You are a Shaolin master. You are so graceful in your movement, in your actions. When you do your job, you're living your life on this planet Earth. You're so graceful, or you need to be graceful. You are the boss of your life. You are the master. You are the Lord. If you take charge with authority, you have to Be like a king of swords, like try to keep very high standards and boundaries with others, because you have to. It's no other way. No judgment here for anyone that's operating in a low vibration, but you are an old soul. You know what you're doing. In a past life, you were a shaman. You trust your angels. You trust the divine that is guiding you in the right direction. You have the wisdom. You have 2 times the wisdom of the old. You are a white witch. You are the light. Or you are called here to bring the light in others people's lives, for others and for yourself, and you are guided to take the necessary steps and trust that everything is going to be just fine. Let's see the extended message, High Priest. So the extended message with this beautiful card. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept this as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happens right before your eyes. As we had the card like this, the stars did like, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. It's like double confirmation. Let me keep this in here in case I need. Yeah, let's see the Shaolin Master. So the extended message with the Shaolin Master. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. Zoom out. And gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Flow like a river. The second is Lord. The extended message with this beautiful card. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Let's see, Elder. With the Elder, the message. The Elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on. And also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. With the shaman, with this beautiful card, there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. If you have dreams and you have a journal and you note them down, you will gonna see that everything that happened in that dream is like a guidance from the divine, from your ancestors. And you know it for sure that the messages has some meanings for you. Let's see the White Witch. It's 86. I think you are wise. A wise soul, a beautiful one. So the extended message with the White Witch. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know the answer. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. Yes. No dramas, guys. The planet, the earth, the humanity needs healing, needs love, needs the light. We can't afford to have dramas, to I don't know why I'm saying to spread lies. I don't know. Someone is just spreading some lies about you. I don't know. In the workplace, in your friends, I don't know. Just you will gonna know the answer. You will gonna feel whoever is in your mind. You're gonna feel. You're gonna have the answer. Like, okay, this is about. Yeah. I hope you can see them. All right. Let's see the beautiful deck, the Solitary Witch. So we had the last message with the White Witch. So you are the light. You can bring light in others people's lives, even if you trust and believe that you are guided. Let's see the messages from this beautiful deck. This is for the collective. What do they need to know? What they need to see this moment in time for the collective? Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, we have 3 cards. So, first, her little cauldron. All right. The company of trees. I think you are connected with nature, you, or if you are not going too much outside and connect with nature, foxes can be significant, the cats can be significant for you. Look closer. She is not lonely, and you have another owl in here on her shoulder, and she's drinking her cup of tea or cocoa. And if you look closer, she's not lonely. Her little cauldron. So I think someone is called to let me don't say first. Let me see the beautiful extended message. I think someone is called to make a spell for their highest good. It's gonna help them see. So the extended message with this: in service but not in servitude, beholden to none, traditions within spells, magic and family, walking a different path, one of freedom but also of challenges, choosing the right path despite its difficulties, maintaining independence, being powerful, power not given nor based on material goods, certainty of who you are, what you do, how you do it, and why, quiet authority that lets the forest and animals knows you as a witch and friend. She is sitting quietly now within the tree. So many spells have been woven. She has worked the magic for the others in the cauldron her mother passed on to her. She shares what she has in the ways she has, but she keeps her distance from the castle. Never does she desire to walk within the halls. Never does she wish to feel the gates close behind her. Her path and yours is freedom born from choice, simplicity, and knowing that the power comes from deep within. Everything you do is of help to others. Dear witch, you have chosen a kind of freedom that is hard, but in the most rewarding of all. So even if you chose the hard way to to work hard. You know there is something better for you in the near future, like coming for you. So you don't have to worry, and you know why. Let's see the 31. The company of trees. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. She chose to watch the full moon rise one night, quietly in a contemplation and exaltation. She chose to feel into the pines and to simply observe. She did not think or even consider or was conscious, but was living within sensation, bathed in a light that had known other worlds, blessed to be alive. Her every cell sang with the gratitude that this is own kind of ecstasy. She felt the bliss of being in quiet companionship with the familiar who understands, who knows what she feels and why before she does herself. There packed a comfort, in the silence, a friend. There is not, but the breathing in and out of the familiar and the trees, and the breathing in and out of every living thing and the planet herself. And she begins to breathe and slow with them in unison. In a world that others will describe as fearful or lonely, she has found the wild place, the wild peace of the solitary witch. Pines cleanse, and she feels like everything foolish and wildfully fretful and vexatious is far away from her. She is untouchable in her peace. She is home, and her whole world is freedom. The time of tranquility is oneness, deep and true peace from a sense of belonging to the world, being loved by the world, feeling at home within the world and within the self, being understood by those around you, even if they are unlike you. I think we have some energies in here. This card just fell. Star bathing, I think, is connected with this as well. The message, light body, transmission and activation. I think this is great. Let's see the last beautiful card. Look closer. The witch is lost in her thoughts. She contemplates the intricate steps to a ritual she will help work alone for someone who needs her. She thinks in over quietly, as she often does, tracing the steps in her mind, where she will go, what she will need, and when she will set the time for the rite. And those of you who look and think that she is doing all this alone, look closer, for she has someone with her, upon her shoulder, who helps at times such as this. This wild familiar comes to her, and together they talk until her plans are perfected. You two may seem alone, but look around you. There are wild ones everywhere speaking to you, and just through spending time with them, you two can plan, contemplate quietly, think through step by step a plan that can help another or help you. So the quiet contemplation is needed, planning and help from the wild friends. So if you're called to go into a forest, I think you're more connected with the trees. I think the trees can heal you and you can feel the best. not next to the water, but more in the places with trees. So I think you're gonna have the most powerful experience when you are in a place with a lot of trees. Depends where you live. If you live next to the mountains, like the pines, I think they are very powerful. I think you're gonna have all the answers that you need being in there, and yeah, in a quiet contemplation you will gonna be called to plan, and you will gonna feel, you will gonna have, like, you know, every birds that they are, even now being autumn and going into winter, you know, when you walk and you can feel, you can hear different kind of birds try to sing, try to tell you something, even if you don't understand. You have like thoughts coming into your head, like boom 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 boom, like very quick, and it's like, oh, and you realize because of the voice of these birds, there is a message in there for you. So you have straight away like messages, confirmations, and contemplating with these sounds is something in there for you. So trust and believe that you are guided for your highest good, and everything is going to be just fine. No matter if how hard it is, you know what you have to do, what you're called to do. This is your call. This is your purpose, to be the light and to be the love in this world that this world needs at this moment in time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy my reading. If you like the messages, give a like, share, and subscribe, and see you next time. Take care. Bye for now. I said peace, love, and light. Take care.